Like, these men are really out here. They're doctors, they're anesthesiologists. I mean, we've got wealth management. I mean, baby, you name it, these men are coming with the coins, and I'm not I'm not mad at it, okay? Because, I mean, a little coin never hurt nobody, okay? Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Prissy, and I'm so excited to be back here with you guys. I know it's been a minute. It's been a couple weeks, and once again, I swear I did not abandon my channel, but girl, I'm just trying to give you quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be putting out videos just to like put out videos, and then you guys are like, girl, just stop putting these videos out. So I mean, I have a video that I'm gonna put out today, but you know, essentially, like, yes, I'm trying to grow this channel, but I also want to come from a place of like being authentic with you guys and putting out content that I actually really do like care about. And I'm not just gonna put out like garbage just to, you know, have something out there. If there's like other types of videos that you guys want to see from me, girl, that's all I'm asking for. Give me some patience and time, baby. We're gonna get some more, even more content. You know, with COVID, obviously a lot of things have slowed down with production of shows, and a lot of my, you know, reviews and my commentary comes from these shows. So although I do commentary on these shows and I'm able to do commentary on these shows, girl, we gotta find out some tea that's actually valuable to you guys. But I am here with some tea because, girl, if you've been watching The Bachelorette, you guys know I'm part of Bachelor Nation. And if you don't know, baby, I'm Bachelor Nation all the way. I've been watching it for years. Like, it's just part of my home. It's part of my family. Like, we are Bachelor Nation 101. And one of the reasons why I really love, you know, immersing myself still within Bachelor Nation is because, one, there aren't a lot of people that look like me that do watch the show. And I feel like seeing it from my point of view, sometimes maybe, okay, that could give you like a different perspective on things. Today, I'm going to talk about Clare. If you guys have been watching The Bachelorette, you know that Clare is the Bachelorette currently on the season. Now, you know, everybody was excited. They were like, oh, Clare, you know, because she was the oldest Bachelorette that they've had. You know, it was going to bring like a new vibe, right? Rather than seeing people who probably aren't ready for marriage that want to become social media influencers. And honestly, honey, I'm not mad at it because, girl, we all got to get our bags somehow. You know what I'm saying? And closed mouths do not get fed, okay? And also, there ain't no age restrictions on the show. So sign up if you must, because at the end of the day, if you're not going to get picked, at least you're going to get a bag, okay? So I'm not even mad at it that these people are coming on these shows to end up getting famous and get a bag and live the life that they really want to live, okay? If this is what it is, then this is just what it is. You just have to respect the hustle, okay? Times are different. Social media is where it's at, and you're going to do what you got to do, okay? Even if it means, you know, finessing the show a little bit. But with The Bachelorette, it was nice because everybody was like, oh, we're going to see older guys, you know, like really, you know, just it's just gonna give a whole new perspective. And honestly, one thing I must say about the show this season so far is that I'm really thankful that a lot of these guys actually have real legit jobs. Like, these men, and maybe it's because, you know, they're a little more seasoned, okay? So, you know, they actually had to have careers. Not like candy stalkers or something like that, and like picture takers or whatever. Like, these men are really out here. They're doctors, they're anesthesiologists. I mean, we've got wealth management. I mean, baby, you name it, these men are coming with the coins, and I'm not mad at it, okay? Because, I mean, a little coin never hurt nobody, okay? During Clare's season, while they were filming, Clare actually ended up leaving the season early because she had found her person. And we all know who that person is. It is Dale Moss. Yes. And now we're actually physically getting to see that on the screen. And to be honest with you, and I feel like a lot of us feel this way, I'm actually disappointed. And I will say the reason why I'm disappointed is because I just feel like Clare is like so giddy over this guy, Dale, right? She's like, Dale. She's like a damn 18-year-old, you know, running around like, you know, with like her high school puppy sweetheart, like, oh my god, Dale, oh my god, I can't eat, I can't breathe, I can't sleep, I can't talk, I can't do anything. And it's like, okay, girl, like, get it together. Like, girl, you a whole grown ass woman. You keep reminding us about how you're 39 years old, how you didn't want to settle, and how, you know what, you had to do things your way to get to where you are today. But here you are on national TV acting a damn fool, saving this man's pants after a dodgeball game. Talking about something you really wanted to like smell it or whatever, which I thought was weird because, girl, his pants, you could have at least asked for his shirt, because pants is like, the balls are sweaty, like, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing like that was sexy about it. But apparently it was so sexy enough that Claire requested that the producers get his pants for her. Like, how creepy is that? Claire, like, when you asked for that, like, what was the thought process behind that? Like, what, like, you went to bed and you said, I'm gonna sleep next to Dale Moss's pants. These are all mine. Like, girl, what? Like, you were just okay letting us know on national TV, like, what size he is. I think he's like a size 42 on top of that, right? But anyway, Claire is obsessed with Dale. We're seeing this on TV, and I feel like we all feel this way, girl. And let me tell you how I feel. And honestly, I'm kind of disappointed in her season because I feel like she's not giving these guys the same respect that these guys are giving her, right? These people genuinely are on the show. A lot of these guys we're seeing are on the show, and they genuinely wanted to get to know Claire in the hopes that they could potentially become her future wife, right? They could become their future, they could become her future husband, right? And in the show, all we're seeing her do is, you know, obsess over Dale, and she's not even like essentially even faking it to try to get to know these other guys. And, you know, these guys are taking time off from work. We're seeing that some of these guys have families, like some of them had kids before, they were married before, and they're divorced now. Like, a lot of these people have like left their real life in order to find love. Like, they really want to find love, and here she is, I feel like, constantly disrespecting them, making them feel small. Like the scene where, you know, they were waiting for their date, right? They were so excited, they were giddy about waiting for their date, and they're sitting there for hours, and then she comes there just to tell them that, oh, by the way, we're not gonna have a date, we're just going to do a longer cocktail hour. And, you know, I'm sure that sucks because it's like, okay, now we're not having the date. The night before, we had Yosef going off on her, and, you know, her crying, so we didn't get time then. And then they end up having this cocktail night, y'all. They end up having this cocktail night, and you and Dale already have your little schemes going on. And honestly, they can sit there and say, like, you know, Dale was telling the guys, like, oh, I just want to be respectful and get 5 minutes or whatever. Yes, I believe in the consistent while you're on the show, but the thing about the difference within this season and the other seasons is that when these people, when I talk about, like, you need to be consistent, girl, like, girl, you need to go and handle that, you need to go and grab him when you see him and actually, like, try to get time with him. The difference this season is the fact that Dale and Claire have been communicating before they were on the show, okay? So they already knew that they wanted to be with each other. And I think that they were still communicating while they were in that mansion. Okay, they can try to lie and say whatever they want to say, but these people just been messing around. And then Dale, disrespectful ass, and I'm going to say it, disrespectful, goes and takes an hour, okay? And we're not stupid. We know what you were doing for 1 hour. And then if you watch the show, he actually goes and stands against the wall because, like, this other dude, like, walks in, and it's, like, so awkward. And it's just like, Claire, where is the respect for these people? Where is the respect for these people that, you know, really are genuinely, like, this was their intention. Their intention was to find a wife. And you're over here acting like a 16, 18-year-old girl, like, you know, that ain't got no damn sense. Get it together, girl. Get it together. And so I'm just disappointed. We're essentially watching her love story with Dale, and then these guys are just like the puppets in the background, and these guys are, you know, she's just telling them like she deserves respect, but it's like you're not giving out that same respect. These guys are giving you this respect that you so-called want, but at the same time you're not even showing them an ounce of that, and then you expect us as viewers to just be on board with the way, you know, you went about things. Like, girl, no. And to be honest with you, I'm excited for Tayshia's season because I feel like Tayshia is gonna handle this more with class. I just feel like Claire hasn't really been handling this season with class so far. I just feel like she just came in, she already like was like, I'm gonna be with Dale, whatever. We're just gonna film this and then call it a day, you know? And I think that her and Dale already had these alternative motives. They knew that they were going to be going on these dates. Like no matter what date she was gonna pick, she was gonna make sure like it was time with Dale, you know? So it just sucks for these other guys because they filmed this during COVID when people were losing their families. And so I just think that she should have thought about that too. Like there's people at home losing their families, not knowing when they're gonna see, you know, their person tomorrow, and when you're going to you can't even go to the hospital and be with that person. And I just think these are things that she should have been mindful of while these guys were on the show, and especially since they already had to wait an extra 4 months before they got to meet you, and then, you know, had to stay in quarantine another 2 weeks and constantly get tested. There's just so much more that went into this, and I feel like her intentions, yes, she wanted to get married, but her intentions when it came to respect, when it came to value, when it came to getting to know people, it just was not there. And for that, I just can't get with it. I just expected so much more with it, and it feels like she's constantly trying to remind us of like her Juan Pablo scene, which is kind of annoying too. It's like, girl, that was then, okay? Like, we want to know Claire now. Like, we get it, you're a strong, independent woman, but then it's also coming off as like dramatic, over the top, like she's just trying to show out for the cameras. And it's like, we get it, Claire. Like, you are an independent woman doing your own thing or whatever. But at some point, girl, you also need to take accountability for your actions. And I hope that after like filming is done and she can like start doing interviews, I really hope that homegirl does start taking accountability for her actions, because baby girl ain't been handling this. She ain't been handling. She's not. She hasn't. She absolutely has not been handling it. And the producers are really letting us see her for who she is and how she's been handling this whole thing. Like, I mean, I feel like they could have put her in a better light if they wanted to, but this is what she wanted. This is like how I feel like she wanted to be portrayed. And as much as like she can be like, yeah, you know, I'm strong and independent, girl, you looking crazy. You're looking a damn mess, to be honest with you. You're looking a mess. And girl, we need you to gather yourself. Gather yourself, gather your hormones, and get it together. Because this ain't it. This ain't it, boo. This ain't it. And on top of that, you did this for 2 weeks, and then you left, like, girl, 2 weeks and you was acting like that? Girl, I don't even want to know what you like after 3 days. If you acting like that after 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna see what happens, you know, with her and Dale after, because I believe there's like 2 more episodes before we see Tayshia. And so it'll just be interesting to see like how they handle interviews. It'll be interesting to see how like they, you know, handle the public and what the public has to say about them. But yeah, girl, I just had to say that because I've just been upset. I feel like the dates have been weird. You know, having these guys practically get naked for dodgeball just to prove that they can be your husband. Telling these guys to write their heart out and write their deepest, darkest traumas to prove that they can be a husband to you, and then you are essentially, you already have picked your husband. It's not fair. It is absolutely not fair. Like, for someone to come on national TV, ask somebody to put out their traumas for millions of people to watch, and you are just doing it for your own entertainment, not giving a damn, and all you're thinking about is Dale and knowing that you're just gonna leave with Dale. I just think it just wasn't fair. I think it's tasteless, and she should have done better about that. Telling these men to practically get naked so they can prove their loyalty to you, to prove that they can be husband to you. Yosef was right. It was absolutely tasteless because, one, on top of that, you know, I would have been like, okay, girl, I get it, but on top of that, like, let's think about this, okay? You already knew that Dale is who you wanted to leave with. Dale is the only person that's on your mind. So you putting these men through like embarrassing scenarios, you know, trying to trigger them and all of these things, that's not fair. That's disgusting. Like, that's so rude. Like, it's just like, like, what is she? I think she hates men. Like, I low-key think she hates men, to be honest with you. I really think she hates men. Because it's like, how can you sit here and do all these things knowing damn well you were not going to pick any of these men? You were just letting these men embarrass themselves, lose their jobs. Like, you got whole doctors on the show looking a damn fool because of that. And Yosef, you know, as much as Yosef as the messenger wasn't correct, and you know, him putting out the message, he was definitely disrespectful as far as the way he put that message out, but his message was clear and he was absolutely right. Claire been acting the damn fool. She ain't been showing respect to them. And if you can't show respect to them, then that means like you don't even respect yourself that much. She can say she respects herself. She got all this respect for herself. But girl, the way you've been acting, no, you definitely don't. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you mirror who you really are, and the energy that she's putting out to these men. Yosef had definitely hit it on the line, and I don't think he was wrong. It's just that the way he went about it was not the right way. And then also coming for her age was like absolutely wrong as well. And then you got these men chasing her like, oh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Claire. And I feel bad because like these dudes really just genuinely cared about her, and she was just out here just laughing at them in her head, like trying to get these tears out, you know, so that we can feel sorry for her. Girl, I did not feel sorry for her. I was like, okay, girl, and scene. Literally, and scene. She's just so dramatic. She's trying to sell us a story. Bro, that's all I gotta say for today. I'm really, like, I was just really pissed off, and I was like, I need to talk to my Bachelor Nation. I need to talk to these people, like, girl, you can't be out here embarrassing Bachelor Nation like that. Like, girl, anyway, I'm just ready for Tayshia to come. I need to see what she does. And I need to figure out how they swap these men. Like, how did this happen? Like, god damn, these men went through a lot. Like, honestly, they need to be swapping out checks for these men, because these men were going through it emotionally, mentally, and physically, okay? While Claire was out here just swooping away like ain't nobody's business. Girl, I called you out. I sure did. Because you tried it. You definitely did try it. But yeah, so I want to hear what you guys think. Let me know. I hope I don't have lipstick IT. I definitely want to hear what you guys think. So definitely let me know what you guys think. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!